Good morning. I'm Maurice Butler. I am the founder and CEO of DX Tech Solutions, and we are recording this session this morning. And so we are looking forward to sharing with you a little bit about our organization and what we are intending to do with our Virtual Small Business Expo. I want to thank each and every person that has joined this morning. We appreciate you arriving and being a part of this presentation. I also would like to take a moment to welcome one of our guests, and I'm going to bring him in a few moments here. Dr. Harrison, how are you, sir, this morning? Are you able to hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. All right.
I
So,
am well and excited. Congratulations.
well, thank you, sir. Uh, we are kicking off this morning, and I'm going to bring you into the screen shortly, but I'm going to go through this brief presentation this morning. I don't know if you are able to see on your screen, but I'm going to walk through it, and I'm expecting others to come in.
Okay,
And when they do, I'll bring them into the presentation. So I'm going to mute you for right now, and then I'll bring you back in one moment. Okay.
sounds good.
Thank you, sir. So again, we want to take this opportunity to share a little bit about DX Tech Solutions, and we are hosting this virtual Small Business Expo, basically to invite small business owners, and particularly small business owners that are leading and running Black-owned businesses, to join with us as we begin to discuss a number of different topic areas that will be important to help each and every one of us grow our businesses and sustain our businesses and this sort of times that we're facing. But we don't want folks to be discouraged about the times that we're facing. We want to press on and do some great things with the products and services that we sell and offer to the marketplace. So I want to briefly go through this morning. As I mentioned, we are DX Tech Solutions. I am the founder and CEO of this organization. And if we, let me get control of the devices here. And so just a little bit about us. Okay, we are, again, a minority owned firm. We also were birthed out of a vision that I had many years ago to work with small businesses and faith organizations and nonprofits to help them learn more about technology and to consider adopting technology for the purposes of sort of aligning with their mission to accomplish their mission goals, whether it's in outreach, business development, et cetera. And so we began to offer implementation of those different products and services, but have recently pivoted to be more focused on the management consulting to help with the business development areas, marketing, et cetera. The the goal of our organization, again, is to work with the digital transformation of organizations. And in digital transformation, we understand that a lot of organizations may not understand how digital technologies are transforming the way operations or organizations do business. And so we provide a number of IT and digital transformation services, leveraging all the assets and resources to help, businesses sort of be more impactful in terms of achieving their business goals. We also provide education and training, consulting services, as well as management support services to help the leaders, particularly of organizations, learn about and learn how to effectively adopt and use technology solutions to enhance various areas or function areas of their organization, including the administrative, marketing, operations, and other workflow activities. We provide four core services to support the organizations that we work with. And those services include marketing, research, and planning services, technology infrastructure and planning and design, and then managed IT support services. I want to stop there for a moment because in many cases, a lot of our clients and also prospective clients may not have the capacity, the technical capacity or administrative capacity to manage the sort of the plethora of all types of technologies that are now available to organizations uh, to operate their businesses. And so we provide the oversight and the management to make sure that they are used properly by the staff or others that have access to the technologies through these organizations, and to make sure that they're actually accomplishing the goals that the leadership desires to achieve. We also, as in this event, we host virtual events and we provide the production management expertise also to ensure that the productions take place and are able to uh, travel to the various destinations, whether it's going to be live streamed to a social media platform or a TV platform, streaming TV platform. But we help you to work through all of those different areas to make sure that you can host a wonderful and impactful virtual event. Again, how we support Black-owned businesses. If you look at the statistics, one of the main reasons that we decided to put together this expo is that we took a look at some of the data, and there are reportedly 3.7 million Black-owned businesses in the United States that make up 11.3% of all businesses. And that's sort of parallel with really the population size of the U.S. in terms of the percentage of uh, Black um, African Americans and Black persons and persons of color that are in the U.S. But what's really glaring is only 2.7% of that 3.7 million, which is 162,000 companies or Black-owned businesses in the United States, are what are considered employer-owned. And that's a significant key because employer-owned companies are more likely to be profitable and they face fewer challenges in acquiring credit. And also, they are able to look at the sustainability of the organizations because now it's not just simply a one-man operation, a one-person operation, but it's an operation that's growing, that's viable to a number of different entities, including the financial community, to find capital. Which, if you're looking to become acquired, you have a greater valuation. And so there are a number of different things that you need to be concerned about as you're growing your business. We help in these three areas of planning, which includes strategy planning, particularly in areas of marketing research, looking at sales, looking at how you fund your organization, the technology that's involved, as well as how you report these various data points. And are you in compliance, okay, with the various agencies or organizations or systems that are requiring, or institutions that are requiring us to deliver products and services with a certain standard. Our marketing support helps with the execution. So in other words, we help you to do target marketing, lead generation, help to develop databases and other communication technologies that can help you communicate with prospective clients and or existing clients as well as your workforce to ensure that the presentation, the promotion, and the engagement of your products and services are done with excellence. And again, I mentioned event planning. I won't revisit that, but that's another part of the marketing strategy. If we look at the technical areas where we are very interested in helping you, it's in the implementation. We work alongside of your vendor companies. So in other words, we are not the vendor of your products or services, but we are the management and providing the technical expertise to ensure that the assets and resources that are procured are actually installed and operating properly. So we're sort of the managers of the vending community that's providing these types of services, your infrastructures, your applications, as well as how your systems are integrating with one another, how you're managing your devices, as well as looking at the cybersecurity protocols and solutions that you have embedded within your organization. If we look at Black-owned businesses throughout the US, and this is where our market focus is primarily, we have looked at the sort of the largest areas in terms of the US where Black-owned businesses have the greatest percentage of presence. And so the District of Columbia, as you see, they are 35% of all Black-owned businesses are located in the District of Columbia. However, out of that 35%, only 15.17% of them are what we call employer owned. So in other words, they're the ones that are have employees as well as, like their employer firms. In other words, they are able to be creditworthy, they are profitable, they're very viable organizations. And that is a telling statistic if we look at that, because that's what we want you to do, is to take a look at where you are, okay, in terms of your ability to be considered employer firm versus just a Black-owned business. And if we go down the list, Georgia, Maryland, Mississippi, Louisiana are all areas or states where there's a large population of African American Black-owned businesses. Florida also has the largest number of Black-owned businesses, which is 462,000, and the employer firms that they have are 18,000. Areas of focus primarily for Black-owned businesses, as you can see, 25.6% of all Black-owned businesses are involved in the healthcare and or social assistance, and then 13.5% are in the professional, scientific, and technical services. So given the fact that employer firms are more likely to be profitable when faced with challenges in acquiring credit, increasing the percentage, we need to consider increasing the number of Black-owned firms that are considered employer firms. And how do we do that? I have a guest today that's going to be joining us, where we're going to speak about some of the technologies that we need to consider adopting to help us take a look at where we are and to put in place those strategies and tactics to be able to grow our businesses beyond just being simply a Black-owned business, but not a viable Black-owned business as it relates to the statistics and data that's out in the marketplace. So how can we grow our businesses while helping others achieve employer firm status? One, we want to help you increase your visibility in the marketplace through webinars and online events. We want to build and help you build collaborative networks with partners that are looking to co-market with you. We want to introduce and offer a new service that will help you achieve employer status while also helping you to just achieve greater goals in the areas that we're all focused in on. With that, I want to also just mention that we have a new service that we're offering, which is called a managed digital sales and marketing service. And here are some of the areas that we're interested in working with you on while we provide an innovative and unique way to help you reach and engage with prospective clients. We're going to leverage our digital platforms that we have to host your virtual webinars, workshops, and conferences. We're going to help you to get support with your digital assets and the creation of them and the production of them to feature and promote your business. We're also going to offer to you the ability to use our production studio, which is virtually, to enhance the content that you create so that you can make more impactful presentations. We also have the ability to help you stream to different platforms and broadcast live your video content. We can do it through simulcasting. You're able to do that also, but our team is positioned to help you professionally deliver and stream out to those various platforms, making sure that your content is edited, that you're not just simply going live, but in a way that you're putting your presentations together, that the video content is professionally done, and so that it is viewed with a more concise and crisp presentation. We will to work with entity-specific organizations that are working in certain market areas, so we can make sure that we are working with you and specifically in your line of business. We are able to help you put together analytic reports so that you can actually see how you're engaging your various audiences through your different platforms, and to give you that data so that you can make whatever decisions you need to pivot or to do something different to achieve your goals. This service is going to be basically offered for 16 hours per month. And again, it's digital sales and marketing service, and we will talk more about that throughout this particular workshop. Okay, so that is it. Now I'm going to sort of pivot here, and I'm going to stop this presentation, and I'm going to uh, go into the back office. We're going to take a 2-minute uh, pause, and I'm going to speak to Dr. Harrison, who's going to come on with you and share some information about AI and GPT that I think you will enjoy and understand um, greatly. So we'll be right back. Or good morning, okay, to many of us that are on the East Coast and the West Coast. This is Maurice Butler. I'm the founder and CEO of DX Tech Solutions. We're happy and glad to have today with us Dr. Chris Harrison, who is in the beautiful West Coast part of California. And he will be sharing with us today about AI and custom GPTs. And so, Dr. Harrison, good morning to you, sir. And thank you
Good
for being a
morning.
part of this program. I'm going to turn it over to you if you'll introduce yourself briefly and just share it, and then you can take it from there. Okay.
Welcome, everyone. Very excited. Everyone joined us for this virtual expo. Kudos to Mr. Maurice Butler and the DX Tech Solutions for hosting this event. Great impact, great impact. But I'm going to just jump right in, okay? So imagine turning your plans and tasks and deliverables into real accomplishments without the chaos and second guessing. That's what we'll show you how to do today. As I look into this fourth industrial revolution that we find ourselves in, I'm reminded of a salient point from Dr. Carter G. Woodson in his book, The Miseducation of the Negro, that states, and I quote, "When you control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his education. You don't have to worry about his actions." End quote. Dr. Carter G. Woodson argues that the American education system was designed not to empower Black people economically, but to prepare them for subservient roles in society. Specifically regarding entrepreneurship, Dr. Woodson contends that Black students were trained to become dependent workers, AKA hewers of wood and drawers of water, not business owners or wealth builders. He believed the system intentionally excluded practical training in business, finance, self sufficiency, which in turn limited the development of Black-owned enterprises and economic independence. Woodson viewed this omission as a strategic form of miseducation that suppressed economic agency and kept Black communities reliant on external systems that historically excluded or exploited them. In short, Dr. Carter G. Woodson argued that without education that fosters critical thinking, self-knowledge, and entrepreneurial skills, Black students and entrepreneurs, and solopreneurs for that matter, were being conditioned to serve within an economic system rather than transform it. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right. So as entrepreneurial superheroes, we have an opportunity to transform the economy nationally and globally. And I'm going to show you one of our game-changing solutions to help you do it. Welcome to Unlock Productivity and Growth with AI-powered ThinkPlan Builder Pro. I am Dr. Chris Harrison, the co-founder and managing director of Summit Learning Institute, and I'm also your host and AI productivity strategist this morning. Today, you'll learn how to work smarter, not harder, with our 24/7 custom GPTs that deliver real business results. So stay with us as we prepare to demo this tool later. Summer Learning Institute is an ed tech company, and it's dedicated to empowering small businesses and organizations, students, and industry professionals through tailored learning and learning and development solutions. Our approach enhances team capabilities, drives performance, supports strategic goals. For individuals, we focus on developing the skills and mindset needed to foster growth, resilience, and success in both academic, personal, and professional life. We emphasize capacity building for positive behavior change that leads to sustainable social and economic outcomes. Our principles of partnership ensure meaningful collaboration with community organizations, businesses, educational institutions, government agencies to create lasting impact. We are proud to be certified by Black, right, which is provides this designation by the U.S. Black Chambers, Inc. So we're a proud certified Black-owned business. Our CEO and co-founder is my wife, Dr. Neka Allen Harrison, and I believe she's on this call as well. So I'm a business and systems solution evangelist with a commitment to collaborating with organizational teams and small businesses to build a critical mass of support to find strategic solutions to complex business and operational problems. That's a mouthful. My work is grounded in the synergy and intersection of research, data science, AI, leadership, technology, systemic thinking, learning and development, project management, and continuous improvement. I'd like to take you to one of my portfolios, my GitHub, as you can see. So I transitioned about 6 years ago out of education. Now, my wife and I, we've been entrepreneurs since 2001. We started a business to help us pay the bills while we were completing grad school, working on our master's and doctoral study programs. But what we did eventually is transitioned into tech about 6 years ago. And I retooled myself, okay? I had a background in math and science and technology. In fact, my dissertation study was investigating the role of educational technology in student learning and leadership. So this portfolio you're looking at here captures the essence of all of my training. You'll also see some categories where I created some modules, some models in machine learning, AI engineering, and data science. I want to show you something because in this fourth industrial revolution, yes, the college degree is important, it's foundational. Career technical education is foundational. But we're in this age that requires certifications by massive open online courses, like Coursera, LinkedIn Learning. Summit Learning Institute is a competitor to those organizations. So I'm going to pull up one of my certificates so you can see. I mean, I literally, when I retooled myself, I took Mr. Butler to my LinkedIn page. I have over 80 certifications in different areas, from programming to data science to project planning, and you name it. So this particular page that's pulling up has digital badge. You can see my data science professional certificate credentialed by IBM. But if you click on my name, I'm going to click on my name right here, and it's going to show my expertise and 18 digital badges in Python, applied data science, machine learning, you name it, neural networks. And so this is what it's going to take. If you haven't seen these things, this is what it's going to take. Some employers are looking for these designations, and some business owners are looking for it when they looking to hire someone just like yourself. So not only do adults, as adults, we have to achieve this, but we also got to get our young people ready to transition into this age of AI. We're no longer in the agrarian society. We advanced from the cotton gin to mechanization with the Industrial Revolution. And then we moved into the computer age, information age. And now we're in this fourth industrial revolution, the age of AI. So this is what we're going to cover today. Work smarter with AI-powered custom GPTs. Unlock productivity and growth with AI-powered ThinkPlan Builder Pro. It's a game changer. So let's talk a little bit about the difference between an AI agent and custom GPTs and why it matters. So an AI agent it's you think of your use of basic chat GPT or something like some of those other large language models out there. Uh, they're powerful, but it doesn't start, with a specific context or your needs. Okay, they don't start with your goals in mind. You pretty much give it a prompt. You have to guide it every step of the way. AI agents are simply doers with a focus on task completion and automating tasks. AI agents relieve the user of the responsibility of executing tasks. Now, custom GPTs like ThinkPlan Builder Pro, our solution, it's a customized GPT. GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer, right? And it's pre-programmed or trained, if you will, as a structure designed to assess your needs, generate strategic insights, and deliver tailored solutions. It saves you time, increases accuracy, and offer much higher value outcomes than a basic AI chat session. Custom GPTs are thinkers and writers. Okay, so if you don't want to think, go back to Chat GPT the way you've been using it. But this is for thinkers and producers and developers and visionaries like yourselves that focus on producing high quality assets and human-like text and providing feedback. So custom GPTs build the user's capacity to do something, not relieve the user of the responsibility. Our custom GPTs were designed with the best practices of learning and development. So here's our agenda. All right. We're going to skip the icebreaker for now, and we're going to jump right into the productivity challenge. And then we'll introduce you to ThinkPlan Builder Pro, which is available on thinkplanbuilderpro.com. We'll even do a demo for you. And then we will show you our two plans, our platinum and gold plans. We have a special offer. We'll do a live Q&A, and then we'll end with a wrap up. So let's be real in this productivity challenge. Many of us are buried in tools and tasks and to-do lists as entrepreneurs and small business owners. You're juggling emails, you're managing projects, you're meeting with a lot of people, you're wearing 10 and 20 different hats. ThinkPlan Builder Pro addresses the big 10 pain points like inefficient planning, overload, lack of personalization, and more. So let's look at some of these pain points. What? Wasting time searching for the right resources? These are some of the things that small business owners are bogged down with. With our GPT, you'll get access to curated resources you can leverage and innovate. Another pain point, difficulty creating professional and academic focused documents and tools and different kinds of artifacts that you use, from project plans to roadmaps, you name it. So we provide recommendations for creating ready-to-use, customized assets to help you work smarter and more productively. How about this one? Lack of tailored support for specific roles. Our custom GPTs function as a thought partner for you, right? So we use custom GPTs built for your industry, your role, and your job function. Feeling overwhelmed from managing complex tasks because you're doing it alone or you don't have a large team? Let your choice GPT break projects into clear, actionable steps. So these are various pain points. Many of us often are buried in these tools and tasks and to-do lists, but we got a solution for that. We got an app for that. All right, I'm going to show a video that introduces you to ThinkPlan Builder Pro. It's about 8 minutes, so kick back, take some notes, and listen as we give you a nice overview.
Tip Guide for ThinkPlan Builder Pro, Gold and Platinum Plans. Overview. Welcome to the ThinkPlan Builder Pro Tips Guide. This document is designed to help you make the most out of our AI-powered, customized GPTs. In this tips guide, you'll learn how to navigate and utilize our custom GPTs, discover best practices for engaging with ChatGPT, understand how our GPTs work to deliver smart assessments and tailored solutions, and explore tips for maximizing your results. You'll also gain clarity on the difference between a basic AI agent and a custom GPT, and why customized GPTs are a far more valuable tool for achieving your goals. AI agent versus custom GPT. Why it matters. AI agent. A general AI agent like basic ChatGPT is powerful, but it doesn't start with your specific context, needs, or goals. You must guide it every step of the way. AI agents are simply doers with a focus on task completion and automating tasks. AI agents relieve the user of the responsibility of executing tasks. Custom GPT. A customized GPT, like those at ThinkPlan Builder Pro, is pre-programmed with a structure designed to assess your needs, generate strategic insights, and deliver tailored solutions. It saves you time, increases accuracy, and offers much higher value outcomes than a basic AI chat session. Custom GPTs are thinkers and writers that focus on producing high-quality assets and human-like text and providing feedback. Custom GPTs build the user's capacity to do something, not relieve the user of the responsibility. Our custom GPTs were designed with the best practices of learning and development theory. Bottom line, custom GPTs are not only smarter, they're focused, strategic, and built to deliver meaningful insights right when you need them most. How to utilize the ThinkPlan Builder Pro customized GPTs. Access our website, thinkplanbuilderpro.com. Visit our website and access the Login tab in the top right-hand corner of the page. You must be logged in to access our GPTs on the Gold plan or the Platinum plan. What happens next? Once inside, you'll be able to choose your AI-powered custom GPT grouped by role under the following categories. 1. Businesses, nonprofits, and government entities. 2. Education. And 3. Career readiness and development. To access each GPT, you must have either a free or paid account with ChatGPT. This is required so that the GPT saves the history of your conversations and discussion dialogues so that you can return to them on demand. ThinkPlan Builder Pro in action. With a quick chat, our GPT will conduct an assessment, synthesize a summary of your responses, and deliver personalized advice, tailor recommendations, and guidance to help you enhance your work, productivity, efficiency, and framework for carrying out your tasks. Best practices when engaging with ChatGPT. Be clear and specific. The more specific your answers and questions are, the more precise and tailored the advice will be. Answer fully. Take your time when responding to questions. Thoughtful, detailed responses produce more powerful insights. Iterate and refine. Don't hesitate to ask for more suggestions, tweaks, or examples. Our GPTs are designed to work with you by responding with a human-like tone and text. Stay goal-oriented. Keep your goals in mind throughout the chat to ensure the outputs align with your desired outcomes. Ask for action steps. Always ask for a summary or next steps if you want a clear action plan from the conversation. Return again and again. You can return as much as you like to each GPT as your needs, goals, challenges, and desire for the development of assets change. See our custom GPTs as an on-demand thought partner. How the ThinkPlan Builder Pro GPTs work. Personalized assessments. You engage with our GPTs by answering a structured series of questions that uncover your situation, needs, pain points, and goals. Synthesized insights. The GPT analyzes your responses to synthesize important insights and generate a personalized summary. Tailored solutions. You receive an AI-powered, customized solution with clear guidance on how to work smarter, boost productivity, and realize your goals. Solutions include guidance, tips, suggestions, and customized assets, tools, resources, and more. Our process is simple yet powerful, ensuring that every conversation yields tangible, actionable outcomes. Recommendations for maximizing user engagement. Start with a clear focus area. Know if you're working on career development, business growth, education projects, and need for support as a student or nonprofit leadership. Use follow-up prompts. After receiving initial results, ask deeper follow-up questions to fine-tune and expand the advice. Saving your work. Save valuable insights or outputs you receive by bookmarking or exporting your conversations for future reference. You can create categories for each GPT conversation by clicking the plus icon on the left that says Projects. We also recommend that you copy the conversations, templates, and suggested assets shared in each chat conversation and paste it into Word, Google Sheets, or Google Docs so that you can update and/or modify the output. Sometimes, our GPTs will give you the option to download a document. If the download link does not work, type "The download link does not work." Fix it. Sometimes this works, and other times it doesn't. Remember that ChatGPT is not perfect, and neither is any form of technology. Experiment boldly. Don't be afraid to test different styles of questioning. Sometimes the most creative prompts bring out the best results. Use it often. Like any tool, the more you interact with the GPTs, the better you'll become at getting top-tier outputs. Disclaimer: ThinkPlan Builder Pro, a solution offered by Summit Learning Institute, offers custom GPTs that operate on OpenAI's ChatGPT platform. This is a tool to empower individuals and organizations to optimize productivity and performance and achieve their goals. Although our customized GPTs operate on OpenAI's platform, your chat messages are not able to be viewed by others on OpenAI. Our customized GPTs can only be accessed through our platform after your purchase. They are not visible to the public on OpenAI. Your chat conversations and any uploads you add to our GPTs are only used to further train the AI model and will not be shared with others. This ensures the protection of your proprietary information. Our GPTs do not remove the human element. Although they are AI-powered, they can make mistakes or benefit from further customization by you, the GPT user. So, accuracy is not guaranteed. Our GPTs do not provide legal advice either. This is a tool for assisting you in enhancing the quality of your daily deliverables and tasks by providing customized and data-informed and right-on-time recommendations and guidance. This is empowerment.
All right. That was great. Thank you. Definitely hoped that video put things into perspective for you. One thing I want to call out to is this is your AI Copilot, a platform that offers 14 customized GPTs for 12 roles. And these are the roles. We have a GPT for managers, a GPT for employees, another one for contractors, another one for entrepreneurs like yourselves, a GPT for administrators, a GPT for educators, a GPT for students, a GPT for, I sound like I'm singing a song, a GPT for consultants, graduates, another GPT for researchers, and another GPT for job seekers. And every last one of them were trained differently. Okay, so you get lifetime access, and we'll get more into that. All right. Let's move to our next slide here. All right, we're preparing now to get into the demo. I mean, we've been talking all about it, trying to build up some interest and everything, but now we're going to show you how it works, okay? So I need a volunteer. Mr. Butler, if you can hear me.
I will volunteer.
All right. This is great. I thank you so much. Now, you and I had a chance to go through this before, and so you saw how it worked. I was wondering if you could give me a different situation. Start thinking about what the
Can you
goal
hear me,
might
Dr.
be.
Harrison?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. So can you hear me? Let me see. See if I muted myself. Unmuted myself. Okay.
Hear me okay?
Yes.
All right. Now let me ask you a question. Do you want me on camera with you, or do you just?
Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, whatever you choose. I just need you talking.
You got it.
So think about. I'm going to prepare to pull up the GPT, and I'm going to show you how you actually get in there after the purchase is made.
Okay.
So think of something. Think of a goal, some challenges, and how you'll be prepared to narrate it. And I am going to show you what it looks like after purchase, okay? So let me share this page, or you should be able to see it. I think you can see it. All right, I'm going back to the top of the page. That's pretty cool, huh? Super heroes and superheroes. That's what you all are as small business owners and entrepreneurs, saving the day.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. All right. So when you log in, after purchase, you log in, you're going to see these tabs at the top, right? And this GPTs, that's how you get to this GPT page. What you want to do is sometimes it'll bring you into another page. If you click on this icon, it'll bring you here, and then you select My Courses. So I'm using my particular account as a demo site. So we have a gold and a platinum, okay? And this thing is sensitive here. Let me see if I can, okay, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and select the gold plan. So you would click View Content. There we go. All right. And I'm gonna show you how it looks in here and explain it a little bit, all right? So the first thing is the video that I just showed you. That's the ThinkPlan Builder Pro how-to video. It's an 8-minute video. But this next section is really powerful, okay? And we call it a use case on how GPTs for example, consultants saved 27 plus hours of work using our GPT. So it goes into the purpose, right? The use case, all right? 30 hours of work in just 2.5 hours. The challenge, it says read the use case first, view the generated curated output, okay? And you can, that's a hyperlink. It comes up as a PDF, and then choose either your gold or platinum plan to get started. So it goes into talking about results, how you can use this sample GPT output as a guide, okay? So if you're new to ThinkPlan Builder Pro, this sample output provides us an example, all right? And then I'm gonna go to this next section, which is called a tips guide for ThinkPlan Builder Pro. So while we're waiting for that to fully pop up, it's a document that provides some tips on how to use the GPTs, best practices. I told you, we're right here with you, okay? How ThinkPlan Builder Pro GPTs work, recommendations for maximizing user engagement. Make sure you save your work and copy your outputs because technology is not perfect. It's efficient, it's amazing, but it's not perfect. It doesn't replace us. All right, so now I'm looking over here to the left, and you notice GPT for managers, employees. Well, to get to GPT for entrepreneurs, we select that button, and there it is. Access your AI-powered custom GPT. So you want to have already logged into your chat GPT. And if you select that and you're logged in, it'll pop up. If you select it and you're not logged in, you'll have to log in, okay? So we're waiting for it to pop up. And you're going to see on the left all of our GPTs that we designed for easy access. There you go. You see it pop up right there on the left?
Yes, sir.
Yep. And there we are, GPT for entrepreneurs. So it says guides entrepreneurs through a 10-question interview to create customized resources, tools, and offer guidance and solutions. Now, it says begin by typing either these are 4 starter prompts. You can either type them in the chat or you can select them one by one. So we're going to start, I always like to say start with the assessment. And then we'll do 2 of these. We'll demo the assessment and then we'll demo guide me on creating customized tools. This stuff is amazing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start the assessment. And it has a human feel, okay? So I'm going to literally read what you see. Look at this. Hello and welcome. I'm your AI assessment coach. Look at this. When you go into ChatGPT, you don't get nothing like this. I know because I trained it. Remember, I'm an AI certified AI engineer and data scientist. I built the model. I know how the models are built. Okay. So it says, I'll guide you through the question interview to gain clarity. Here's the first question. Are you ready, Mr. Butler?
Yes, sir. I'm
All
ready.
right. So what is your current role or business focus, and what kind of work do you do on a daily basis?
Okay, my current role is I am the Chief Executive Officer of a small business technology consulting, management consulting firm.
Okay. So I'm literally just typing it in. All right, that's what we do in managing this consulting firm. Very good. All right. That's great. Look at that. It's affirming you, okay? What are the top 3 goals or outcomes you are currently working toward in your business? And you can make some of this stuff up if you want, for the sake of the audience as well.
All
You
right.
can you can do large scale what you really want to do, whatever. It's
All
up
right.
to you.
Well, I'm the chief visionary for the company, setting strategy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You want to go with that?
All right. Then the next thing
3 goals. Okay.
then the next goal is basically to lead the service development process. So in other words, what are we offering to our prospective clients or our clients?
And this takes about a good 12 minutes to get through. So
Okay.
this is okay.
All right. And then the third area is market research, identifying our ideal client.
All right, identify your ideal client. Okay. Is that good?
Yep. And then finally is seeking business. We've identified them. Now we need to go close them, engaged and close business.
Okay. There we go. We are now on question number 3. Excellent. You're clearly taking a strategic and visionary approach. Notice how it literally considers what you say and gives it back to you. Okay. What's the biggest challenge or obstacles you're currently facing that make it difficult to achieve the goals?
Funding and capitalizing the business development effort.
Okay. Want to go with that? Okay.
Second one is gaining greater visibility in the marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
And then thirdly is recruiting the best team members, the best and brightest team members to implement and execute our services.
So the beautiful thing about what we're going through right now is that, I used to, because I studied leadership in a doctoral and a master's program. And one thing that's common is leaders very seldom have or make time to be reflective, okay? Because they're moving so fast
Right.
and they have to do a lot of things, a lot of things, as the young people say.
Yes.
But if you take the time to be reflective, and with the aid of this GPT, you can be even more strategic and make your work more data driven. Okay, what resources, tools, or support systems do you currently have in place? And what additional ones do you need?
Okay. So currently, we have in place a strategic partnership with the Summit Learning Institute that has introduced us to how to use AI as a co-pilot to what we're trying to do.
So I recommend using Grammarly because so it can catch some of these misspellings too, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so if you have Grammarly up, this stuff will pop up for you. And you can do that like you see me doing right there.
I see.
All right.
Okay.
And are there any tools or support systems you need?
Okay, so the tools that we have in place
Yeah.
is we're using multiple event management platforms to host webinars and information sessions to share with prospective audiences our capabilities.
Okay.
And then finally, we have lead generation tools and databases that we use to, again, identify prospective clients as well as strategic partners that we are looking to engage with and serve in a number of different capacities.
Okay. Any needs right now, or you want to hold off on that?
Well, the needs right now are we need clients.
Yes. Don't we all? Don't we all?
Yes.
All business owners are always in need of clients.
Yes.
We have a bottom line.
That's right. So let's not leave that question without putting that in there.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go to the next question.
All right.
Very good. Okay, we're on question 5. Describe your ideal client or customer. Who are they? What's their persona? What do they care about? Problems they're trying to solve? However you want to answer that.
Okay, so our ideal client are small business owners, nonprofit leaders, and particularly those that are African Americans or persons of color that are leading these businesses. And then secondly, their organization should be generating between $100,000 and $2 million a year in annual revenues. And
I'm going to need that number again.
okay, so they're generating.
Okay.
They're generating between $100,000 and $2 million in annual revenues. And our ideal clients are located primarily and predominantly in the southern and northeastern corridors of the U.S.
Okay.
And we have a few clients that are on the West Coast.
and the Midwest. Now, I want to add something to that once you have finished,
Yes.
because technology has allowed us to offer our services nationally and globally.
Yes. That's right. It's you're right, and that's the power of technology. We go beyond what the traditional brick and mortar reach through the power of technology. Yes. Okay, we'll go ahead to the next question. What I love about what Mr. Butler, you got to be clear on knowing who is your target customer. So, what does success look like for you in the next 12 months? How will you measure that?
In the next 12 months, success looks like, one, we have identified and engaged and partnered with at least 10 to 20 businesses, small business leaders and owners each month for the balance of the year. 10 to 20 new clients. Each month for the balance of the year.
Okay.
Secondly, what it looks like is each of our clients, we are anticipating that they would, on average, spend with us on a monthly basis $1,500 in an engagement. $1,500 a month. And each month for the balance, the next 6 months, and then going into the next year.
Okay.
All right.
How about you have any idea of how you're going to measure? Just one or two. Measure this success
So we're going to
or
measure.
an indicator.
Yes, we're measuring success if we hit 50%, between 40% of our goal, each month. So 40 to 50%, the metric is. If we do 40 to 50%, that's an indication of success in terms of attracting and engaging clients, bringing on new clients. And in terms of the revenue, we're going to measure success by at least growing our revenue by at least 300 to 500% of our current revenue stream, or revenue goal, or revenue objective.
Okay. All right. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Almost there, everybody. Hang on in there.
Yeah.
It's worth it to take this time. What makes your approach, service, or business model unique or valuable compared to others in the field?
Well, one, we are working with our clients, along with our strategic partner, like the Summit Learning Institute, to help them understand how to leverage technology to accomplish their business goals. That's number one. And then secondarily, we are providing technology resources to not only help our company become more visible, but to help our clients become more visible in the marketplace. Which ultimately should increase the growth in the way of client and revenue that all companies should be looking to achieve.
Okay.
And then
How does that look?
unlike many of our competitors,
Mm-hmm.
we have an affordable technology management consulting package that is not available to small businesses because from an affordability standpoint. In other words, if they hire a large or a traditional management consulting firm, the price is in many cases out of the reach of the capacity of.
I know it. I worked for one of the 5 big management companies years ago. Yeah, they're costly.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
Very good.
Question 8, moving right along. So that's a compelling proposition. What kind of guidance tools or templates would be most helpful for you to accelerate your progress right now?
Number one, again, I need to continue to mention our new relationship with the Summit Learning Institute. The tools that they are providing us have tremendously and exponentially improved and increased our ability and capacity to serve our clients.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we're honored to be in this partnership as well. I'm telling you, it's great when you can have a partner that speaks the same language, that shares the same values, that has the same goals.
Excellent.
So that's a needle in the haystack.
That's great.
All right, you want to go to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, almost there, everybody. We're on question 9, and then we'll get to question 10. What skills, knowledge, or insights do you feel you or your team need to improve on in order to reach your next level of growth? It could be business development, sales, client retention, you name it. What is it?
Well, we want to master our understanding and knowledge base of AI and custom GPTs. And I feel if we can improve our knowledge base, our skills, and using those tools, it will help to improve our ability to reach our goals exponentially.
Okay. Is that good?
Yes. And then, of course, that comes with, again, the partnership. There's institutional knowledge of technology and education and training and business inherent in the principles of that organization that we believe add tremendous value and capacity to help us do an even greater job. So we thank you, Dr. Harrison, your wife and your team for adopting us into your ecosystem.
It's a team effort. It is a team effort. No man or woman is an island. Even if you're a solopreneur, or as we first started, a sole proprietor,
yeah,
you can be that, but there's nothing wrong with identifying strategic partners like Mr. Butler is talking about. his sentiments, we share the same as well with him and DX Tech Solutions.
Thanks. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I'm going to go to the last question. All right, we arrived at question 10. So I think that took us about a good 10 to about 12 minutes or so. So what do you hope to gain from this AI-powered coaching session? This is a coaching session right now. Think about it, everybody. You got to pay to do this thing.
Yes.
All right.
That's it.
And I mean, it's one thing to use technology that can help you, but this tech and management consulting piece that DX Tech Solutions also takes it another step for showing you how to use these things.
That's correct.
All right. How to move and execute on them,
That's
to
correct.
move them beyond the paper. All right. All right. So what do you hope to gain from this AI-powered coaching session?
We hope to empower a community of Black-owned small business leaders to become more informed and knowledgeable about the use of technology so that they can strategically and tactically grow their business. That's our goal.
Listen, everybody, I love this statement right here that you just made. And this is not a scare tactic. This is a reality. I read an article that I saw on LinkedIn that was posted recently. And that article said it was from a CEO and of a large corporation. He was speaking on behalf of other large corporations. He said, look, we're sick and tired of hearing people complaining about AI, mostly because they don't understand it. AI is here to stay. We are not in the industrial revolution age. We're here.
That's
okay?
Right.
It's here to stay. It's going to transform the way we do business.
Right.
It's going to add efficiency, increase quality, right, for our customers.
Yes.
So you know they want that.
Yes.
So if we want to be able to compete, listen, it's as simple as this. Company A is leveraging their team, their partnerships, technology. Company B is still stuck in brick and mortar without use of technology because of opinions, lack of knowledge. You might make it 6 more months.
Mm.
And if you make it beyond 6 months, you're probably going to be draining your assets.
Yes. Yes.
And you're going to be struggling trying to find clients.
Yes.
Because rightfully so, clients should have the right to value. And as Black business owners, we are committed
Yes.
to delivering value. So that's what this is about. We're committed.
That's
All
it.
right.
And then the final piece is we need to all understand, and DX Tech Solutions is a social enterprise. And we need to be, not only as DX Tech Solutions, but all small businesses, social entrepreneurs. We need to create work opportunities for our community. So we believe that AI is going to help us skill up those young people in our community that need marketable skills to be able to be competitive in the workplace and the workforce that's here to stay. And so that we can provide opportunities for them in all of our businesses, which will again contribute to our growth and our impact in the larger community. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I love it. I'm putting a little spin on it.
Okay. Thank you.
Because I can't remember everything. I think I got it. All right, everybody. We got through the 10 questions. Now watch this. Watch this. This is where the magic begins. 3, 2, 1. We're moving from the assessment now to your personalized summary. Here is your synthesized summary You don't get this from a ChatGPT experience. You don't get nothing unless you know how to write a prompt. Notice we haven't written any prompts. That's why it's customized. Look at this. This is telling, it's regurgitating back to us to show us that it understands what we said. And that's what a consultant does.
Yes, yes.
You can't move unless you confirm and get sign off. And this is they're getting sign off. They got a roadmap. They stated the career goals. They stated the challenges, current resources, resource needs, the ideal client profile. Beautiful. You can even use this language for something else. You might even use it for creating a pitch deck or something.
Right.
And now look at this. Look at the desired outcome spelled out. When you're ready, I'm literally reading. When you're ready, type, I am finished reading the synthesized summary, and I will begin creating your custom tools, templates, strategic assets, blah, blah, blah. So what you can do, I'm going to just copy this. You can type it if you want, but time is money, all right? So I'm going to just copy it and paste it. I'm finished. I'm ready. Let's go.
Yes.
Why not win? I'm going to go ahead. Let's go. All right, fantastic. Let's get started on your customized tools. Look at this. You got a client acquisition toolkit. I'm just going to move quickly just to show you what it's producing. And then you can go back for each one. Now you are in a relationship with this GPT for entrepreneurs. There's more work to be done. Best practices, business development and sales framework. Look, we just said the sales elevator pitch script. You can ask it to write an elevator pitch script. In fact, we're going to do that probably. AI training roadmap for team capacity building. GPT use case map. Client work operations. Oh my goodness. Best practices. Dedicated weekly AI jam set. You get ideas where team members solve real problems. Look, I told you it's a thought partner.
This is fantastic. You know,
do you know how long it would take to write this up? I told you in minutes. Seconds.
Now, a tremendous amount of time, and every professional services organization that's
brand visibility marketing kit. Look at that.
Need to be able to get this.
Need to be able to get it. Yeah. Client success and retention kit.
Yes, sir.
Coaching, guidance, and strategic advice. Think like a tech-enabled enterprise.
Excellent.
What does that look like? After you complete the assessment, review your summary, receive guidance, make sure you copy it. It always tells you to copy and paste.
Okay.
Okay. Look at that. It says, would you like these tools delivered as a downloadable document,
Yes.
or shall we build them one by one here in the chat?
Let's download the document.
So I'm going to say, for the sake of it, even though you could build it one by one, because I want you to see how it does that. Build them one by one in the chat. You could ask it to produce a download as well.
Okay.
And look at that. Client acquisition toolkit. And you're going to see ideal client profile. Look at that. My goodness. Oh, man. I had never seen this before, because what it creates, every entrepreneur is contextually different. There are some things that unify us.
That's correct. That's correct.
But we're in business to do different things. We're in different industries.
Now, Dr. Harris, will I be able to get the comprehensive version of this entire process?
Yep.
As a document?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to copy and send it to you. I'll leave it up so I can copy it, just like I sent you the other one.
Yes.
He's like, I want a 30-day outreach plan, lead tracking tip. I want this. And you can, so watch this. I'm going to show you, because there's more that is produced. But you can hone in on something in particular and say, let's see. I'm going to go up here to the top. Monthly progress report. I need a monthly progress report template. I'm just going to say that. You can pick one out here and say, I need a monthly progress report template. And sometimes it's a little delayed because it's still generating stuff.
Right.
Yep. So let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. This is your partner. My goodness. Like we say, this stuff will make you look 300 to 500 times bigger than you really are, because the quickness at which you can produce this stuff, and you don't have to accept it as you can modify this stuff, but you're not starting from scratch. It's authorable. So we're waiting. It's thinking. It's literally thinking.
Now, so where it's saying ask it anything, are we going to put in the
Whatever. There we go.
There we go.
When you see that blinking dot, then you know it's going. Sometimes you have to post it. Look at that monthly progress report template.
Wow.
So it's still generating it. They give you executive summary. And remember, it spit out about 12 to 15 different templates,
Right.
and you can build them one by one. Insights. All right. So I think we demoed this.
That is fabulous. I think what we should do now is we're going to give our audience a break for a couple of minutes.
Let's take a break.
And then what we'll do is we'll reconvene this if you are available.
Yes.
For like a part 2. Okay, so
yes.
We'll capture this and then we'll come back with a part 2. This has been wonderful. I thank you, for presenting this, because what can I say? I mean, this has taken us to a whole new level, okay, in terms of our ability to use technology for some very valuable processes. Okay, so but we're going to take a break. Okay, and Dr. Harrison, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes good for you?
That sounds good.
All right. So we'll come back, let's say at 1:20 Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
Which would be, I guess, 9:20 Pacific time. That's work. 9:20.
Yeah, I'll set my timer for 20 minutes.
All right. Well, I will see you back on this side. Thank you so much. We'll see you.
Thank you.